Is this your first mediation process?
Yes, it is.
Yes, for me too.
Yes? Alright. Well, before we start with the conversation, I would like to talk to you about some things in the contract. You both received and signed the contract?
True. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright. The contract also states that this mediation process is a voluntary process, so are you here on a voluntary basis?
Yes, I am.
Yes?
Completely.
You
Yes.
too? And you also both understand that you can stop the mediation process at any time that you want?
Yes.
Alright. The next thing that I would like to address is commitment. When you participate in a mediation process like this, it's important that you are committed to the process and committed to the solution that we hopefully come to later, and that you have the support of your government and your community.
Yes.
Is that both
Yes,
okay? Yes?
Of course.
Alright. The next thing I'd like to address is confidentiality. Everything in this room is safe, so you should feel safe to say whatever is on your mind. And the information that is discussed here should not go outside of the people that are included in this mediation process.
Okay.
Both agreed?
Yes.
Alright. I would also like to establish some rules about our communication. First of all, I would like everyone to treat each other with respect, so no offensive language, no offensive attitude, no eye-rolling, no calling names, stuff like that. You
No
both
problem.
agree?
Yes.
Alright. And the last thing the rule I would like to establish is no interruptions. Let each other finish and wait for your turn to speak.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright. I would like to also explain a little bit about my role as a mediator. I am here to guide you, to guide the process and to watch over the process. That means that I am not here to pick a side, and I'm also not here to think of a solution for you. You have to do that together. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Then now we can start the mediation conversations. I would like to give you both the opportunity to tell your side of the story. Who would like to start?
I would like to start, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Alright. Please start.
Okay, to begin with, I want to say that the Greek people are the original population of the island. We lived in peace for many years, and after that, the Ottoman Empire invaded our island. After that, the British government settled and ruled in the island. The British government gave two options to the Turkish population that was living in the north of the island. There was, if they want to remain, they must be British nationals and lose their Turkish nationality, but they could also come back to Turkey and remain their Turkish nationality. Because of that, Turkey has no longer business in Cyprus, because all the original Turkish nationals are no longer Turkish nationals. They were English nationals. We feel that the whole situation is way unjustified and run out of control. There never should be an invasion of Turkey of our island.
Hey, come on.
Oh, I would like to stop you here. We just agreed that we would let each other talk and wait for our turn. Do you still agree with that?
Okay, sorry.
Yes? You will get your opportunity to tell your side of the story in a minute.
Okay.
Were you finished, or do you have anything else to say?
Yes, I finished.
Alright. I would like to summarize what you just said to make
Okay.
sure I understand everything correctly. I heard you say that there were a lot of Turkish people on the island of Cyprus. They got the opportunity to become a British national or return to the mainland. Most of them choose to become a British national, and that is why Greece feels that Turkey has no business left on the island of Cyprus.
Correct.
Yes? Do you have
Yes.
anything to add?
No, I think it's pretty clear, my point of view.
Alright. And then I would like to give you the opportunity to tell your side of the story.
To start with, the invasion of the Ottoman Empire was centuries ago. Before that, Greek people might have been the only population on the island, but it hasn't been like since the 17th century.
Really?
Oh, I would like to stop you again. We just agreed that we would let each other finish. Do you still stand behind that rule?
Yes, sorry. Sorry, it won't happen again.
Thank you. Please continue.
Thank you. Then, like I was saying, it's our duty to protect our people. Then afterwards, the Greek Cypriots stabilized the EOK and attacked us multiple times. This is why we create the TMT. A lot has happened, but eventually the Greek Cypriots limited the freedom of movement of our people. And then this requires some action. And then this is why we entered in the north of the island, but never took like as an invasion. And for me, that's all.
Okay, I would like to summarize your part as well. If I understand you correctly, Turkey still feels that the Turkish people on the island that became a British national are still Turkish.
Yes.
And Turkey felt the need, because of all the things that happened on the island, to protect those people.
Yes.
Yes? Do you have anything to add?
No.
Alright. Do you have a response to what Mr. Castro just says?
Yes, I have two different disagreements with what Mr. Castro said. The first of all is that he's saying that the things that happened in the past have no longer effect in the present, and that's not. I don't agree in that at all.
Why don't you agree with that?
Because for me and my country, we think that actions have consequences as long as they're done a few years ago.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, things that happened in the past are still very important to you, and you think they should be remembered
Sure.
in the present day.
Yes.
Alright.
That's what.
Please continue.
Yes, and also talking about the yoga, we are no longer, and there were now we're supporting the yoga about our government, because we really think that the violation is not a good solution for this conflict.
Alright. So I hear you say that Greece doesn't think that violation is a good solution for this conflict.
Mhm.
How does Turkey feel about that?
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm agree with that.
Why?
I didn't expect that.
We didn't expect that you would agree so fast with Greece.
More or less, we have to talk a lot.
Well, at least we reached a positive point here in our conversations, but I am wondering, if you don't think violation is a good solution for this conflict, what would be a good solution for this conflict for you?
To begin, we would like the complete withdrawal of the Turkish army in the north of the island, in order to to have more safety to our citizens.
Okay, thank you. What would be a good solution for Turkey for this conflict?
Anyone that includes the equality between all the citizens of Cyprus, sorry. And also, we want that the government allows the entrance of the immigrants that came from Turkey.
Okay, thank you very much. Unfortunately, our time is up for today, but I would like to ask you to think of solutions that would fit you and the other for the next appointment. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
See you next time.
See you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Last time we saw each other, I asked you to think about solutions that would fit you and would fit the other. Did you think of any solutions?
Yes, I did.
Yes, me too.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. We would, of course, like to hear both of your ideas. Who would like to start?
If you want, from me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, it will be a pleasure then. Good morning. We did a very big effort to try to solve this situation, and we thought about solutions that could work, and this is what we came up with. We inserted our troops in the northern Cyprus and made a big damage to the Greek society, and we realized how they feel. Exposure and weakness, we show up if we retire our troops, and then also the Turkish Cyprus will feel threatened. Then we are not able to retire all our troops, because our Cypriots in the north have feared that the Greek ones will invade them after the agreement. About returning the Greek refugees to the north, we want Cyprus to be able to take care of itself and its inhabitants in the future. And for this, we came up with two solutions. The first one is to create a federal state with two countries represented in it, and the other solution is to split the island in two different states. we want the first solution, and this first solution also will also work to give the Greek Cypriots equality, and also with the Turkish ones. And we are also people. Then we also have rights, and I don't think that for Greece this would be a problem. And finally, the whole island will accept immigrants to come to Cyprus. If not, this will be also contrary with the equal rights that we discussed before. And for me, I think that's all.
Thank you very much. And now I would like to give the word to you.
Thank you. We have considered all the Turkish point of view that we had in the past meeting. And then we decided which solutions would fit the best in this situation, having in mind the Turkish wishes. First of all, the removal of the Turkish army is a big deal for us. The northern Greek Cypriots feel really threatened and they have fear of an invasion. In order to keep peace between both countries, it's compulsory to take out this army. If the Turkish want some protection, they would have to find someone or something that protects both ethnics at the same way. In case of the return of the refugees, we do not want to separate the island into two different pieces. We believe that the Cyprus belongs to the Cyprus government and not to Turkey. We understand that Turkish would like to be treated equal. From our point of view, they have been treated equal in the past. But if they want new laws, we will be open to that, to discuss that. However, we would still like the Turkish immigrants to leave. We feel that the more Turkish people come here, the strongest that they will be. So in order to restore the peace we want to restore the peace before the Turkish immigrants come to Cyprus.
As you know, I had private sessions with both of you to discuss what kind of solutions might fit and how the other party might feel about that. Mr. Castro, would you like to tell Mr. Ineba what we discussed during our private session?
Yeah, that will be a pleasure. To start with, we talk about the retirement of the military forces, and we offer to the Greece state to retire the 100% of the troops in a time of 5 years. Every year, 1/5 of the total amount, in order to maintain the normality and to give a good image for the Turkish citizens and maintaining also the order and safety in the Republic of Cyprus. We agree with letting the Greek Cypriot citizens to return their own homes, but only if the case if it is done, reform of the government. Also, if Greece wants to use the United Nations peacekeepers to protect the refugees when they return to their homes, for us, it's okay. Also say that about the immigrant policy, the new immigrants have to stay on the island, and we only claim that the United Nations peacekeepers take a look on this topic. It's fine.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ineba, would you like to tell Mr. Castro what we discussed during our private session?
Yes, thank you. First of all, we are happy with some things that Turkey just said. We also discussed about the military forces as well. We understand that a drastic change like that may have a better outcome if we take our time. If the military forces leave the island over a period of 5 years while the UN peacekeepers take over and guard the process, then we are fine with that. Reforming the government might be also a good idea for a new start between both countries. But for this, we have 3 conditions. First of all, we must consult together about every subject that means reforming the government. Then the refugees can go back to their houses in the north. And last but not least, if Turkey insists that the new Turkish immigrants stay in Cyprus, we want also the UN peacekeepers to keep an eye on that.
Thank you very much. Would you like to respond to that?
Yes, I think we are on the same page at the moment, surprisingly, and we can live with the conditions of Greece. We have nothing else to add.
Well, that sounds great.
Easily.
Yes, it looks like we have reached an oral agreement. For the next appointment, I would like to make a document with all the things we discussed today, so you can look it over. We discussed some last things, and then you can both sign it if you're up for it.
Of course.
Yes?
Just, I only want to see the agreement before and talk about it a little bit more. And
Yes,
perfect.
we're with that too.
Yes, well, we can arrange that. That's no problem.
Okay,
Great.
that's fine.
Okay, well, see you next time.
Louder.
Louder.
Yeah, that is. Motherfucker! Ay, mierda. Motherfucker!
Fit you, I would fit the other.
Stop.
¿Qué haces? Doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3. I have to change my glasses, okay? Sorry. Ay.
Do you want something more? No?
Anything else?
No? Are you okay now?
Yes, I'm.
You don't want to change your watch?
That's not. Okay.
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 I thought I was the girl here, but okay.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker!
What did you say, motherfucker?
I don't know, the first thing that appears in my mind, man.
Shit.
Okay. 17th. Oh fuck.
Just go on.
Okay, I will cut that. Cool.
Sigue, coño.
Motherfucker! To the trash.
Okay.
Pesado eres, tío.
He
Sorry.
just likes you very much.
Too much.
Motherfucker! Okay, before doing